Scooby, don't they?
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hello.
For those that don't know me, my name is Michael, and I am Joanne's distinguished but youthful looking dad. I have had lots of advice of what to say today, and not what to say. No smutty jokes, and try to remember names. Ben, from what you told me yesterday, you will do well to heed that advice. He'll tell you what he said yesterday afterwards. So if my speech goes okay, it is all my own work. And if it doesn't, then I would just like you to know that I use the same scriptwriter as my brother Eddie when he started in July. I understand that a good wedding speech should last no more than 6 or 7 minutes. If it goes on any longer, then the speaker apparently is in danger of losing the attention of the audience. Well, normally, when I'm out with my mates, who are sat at the St Pancras table over there, I cannot hold their attention for 6 or 7 seconds. Never mind 6 or 7 minutes. So if I do lose your attention, please be kind. Just smile and pretend you are wrapped up in everything I say and holding on to every word. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself, my wife Patricia, and Ben's parents, Nick and Jude, we offer a very warm welcome to you all. We are so very pleased that you can be with us today to celebrate Joanne and Ben's wedding, and we trust that you all have a very enjoyable afternoon and evening. I would especially like to welcome Ben's two grands for being here, Joan and Lee, and also Joanne's grandma and granddad, my mum and dad, Shirley and Brian. One person who is not in the room today, but will very much be with us in spirit, is Joanne's nana, Mary, who unfortunately passed away in July. Mary deserves a very special mention. She was a wonderful lady and would have been so proud of Joanne and Ben. Just one point, and before I go any further, and whilst I remember, Joanne has mentioned this to me, she said she would prefer this evening if everybody didn't congregate by the bar and got up to dance instead, so you would be more. Was that good for me as well? Yeah.
Definitely no dancing.
Today provides a great opportunity for everyone to get to know each other, so I am looking forward to the Leicester City fans having fun and laughter with the Nottingham Forest fans and the Preston North End fans, of which there are many, having fun and laughter with any of our near Lancastrian neighbours. In truth, I didn't let any of them in. They're all perched outside on the industrial architecture that I have arranged today. I may take them a piece of wedding cake later. When I was preparing the wedding invitations, well, it wasn't me, it was Trish really, I just lit the stamps. But I couldn't help noticing just how far and wide Joanne's and Ben's circle of friends and relatives have come from to be here. Many of you have travelled from all parts of the country and even internationally. As well as from Lancashire, we have guests from London, Surrey, Oxfordshire, Cambridgeshire, Leicestershire, Derbyshire, Gloucestershire, Nottinghamshire, Hertfordshire, Berkshire, Sussex, Switzerland, and Philip, my brother and his wife Helen, and children Josh and Zoe are here from Washington DC in the States. Did I miss anybody? Yes. Who?
Coventry.
Sorry. You will have all travelled in luxury cars, coaches, trains and planes to get here. So please spare a thought for two people whose journey was not as luxurious. Emma, one of Joanne's bridesmaids, and her husband Stuart. Can you just please stand up? Emma, and then Stuart over here. Brilliant. Well, after hearing the knocker-upper, Bang on their front door at 5:30 this morning. They both jumped up out of bed ahead of the big day. Stuart got the call from the backyard bunker and lit the fire. It was freezing. It always is. Emma emptied the storm hot water bottles and whatever else she could find under the bed. She lit the lamps downstairs and put the kettle on the stove. This would have to be filled several times over. Outside, you could just make out a man amidst the dense, thick smog. He was holding a long pole and was walking along the street, putting the gas lamps on. Well, only one gas lamp actually. After breakfast, Stuart dragged the tin bath in from the yard, placed it in front of the open fire, and it was duly filled with 6 inches of hot water. They both then had a bath. Are you getting the picture?
Yes.
At 7:30 a.m, a chap from the next village called to collect them with his horse and trap. It wasn't a proper horse and trap. Well, it was a proper horse, but the trap was just a rough wooden flat board on wheels. He had been to drop his vegetables off at the local market and was on his way back. They both got on the wooden board and he gave them a lift to the nearby canal basin, where they caught a coal-laden barge to Wheelton near Chorley. From there, they walked up the A6, caught a bus, and here they are now. So, ladies and gentlemen, even in the remarkable 21st century we live in today, it's not all about fast cars, computer wizardry, and high-tech gadgets. And I think that Emma and Stuart deserve a large round of applause for making such a big effort to be here to celebrate Joanne's and Ben's big day. If there is one consolation, Emma, it won't be long now before there is a direct bus service to Preston from Burnley. Burnley, the place that time ago. It's only the place really. The game's so laughing. Can I just have a drink, please?
Which one?
This is a point where I am supposed to say a few embarrassing things about Joanne when she was younger. But she had been a perfect daughter, and anyway, she has more ammunition against me than I have about her, so I need to be very grateful. Suffice to say, Trish and I are both very proud of how beautiful she looks today, and we are highly delighted that she has found someone who she absolutely loves and cares for so much. I think you will agree with me that they both look fantastic.
Yeah.
Joanne left home to go to university in 2001, and I remember driving up to Lancaster on the M6 in 2 cars. Me and Trish in 1 car, and Joanne and her friend in another. We were transporting all of her belongings, and the everyday things you need when you are setting up home for the first time in a new place. You know, clothes, ironing board, washing powder, and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, here she was driving up the motorway, never leaving the inside lane, never going above 45 miles. Is she any different now, Ben?
No.
I'm not surprised that you let her drive your car. Joanne's car at that time was a little black Nissan that I had bought for her previously.
No, I bought that one.
Well, I bought the previous one. You crashed it. But anyway, you never stop spending on your kids, do you? I have this running joke with Joanne that I've been keeping a tab since she was 16. And after today, I think it stands at £5,216,216. So Ben, if you don't already know, she has expensive taste. But I suspect you already know. Anyway.